Page 130, Chord Study in Two. I'll talk about the in two in a minute. It's a chord. We're dealing with a bunch of chords, and it's like an etude or a study. You're playing a bunch of chords. All right, fine. Let's go through and take a look and see what this is. It's one page long, but it has a repeat sign, so you can play it twice. The clef signs are treble and bass clef. There's one sharp in the key signature. It's either in the key of G major or E minor. If we look at the last measure here, that's a G chord. We'll figure it's in G major. Another clue to that is that underneath the staff they give the Roman numerals for the chord numbers, and that's in relation to the key. So the one chord, if that's a one chord, then that means that's step one of the key, which is G, G major. Can't be G minor because G minor has a different key signature. It's G major. And 6/8 time, we're studying 6/8 time. So an eighth note gets a count. So we see a lot of dotted quarter notes because they get 3 counts each. You might see a dotted half note. We don't have any here. A dotted half note will get the whole measure. And what? Eighth notes and eighth rests and dotted quarter rests. So, okay. Now it's playing one hand at a time, and we're just playing chords, so we'll take both hands together. So you're starting with a G chord here. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then the 4 chord, 3, and then the 1 chord, and then 5/7 chord, and then we just same chords, different rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change the rhythm. Measure 9, we change the rhythm again. Now it's just all eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is fun. The last measure, finally, you get all 6 notes at once. So I have an idea what the notes and the rhythms and the fingering is. No hesitations. I think about the articulation, which here they don't give you much. You get a few staccatos starting around, what, measure 9 here? Slurred staccato. I'm flexing at the wrist here, and I'm on the keys. There's an accent on the left hand here. If you want to play those a little louder, it's fine. As far as the dynamic goes, just play it. This says MF or mezzo forte. This is going to be both hands. There's no real melody. It's just a chord sequence. A chord sequence is just a series of chords. That's all it is. Okay. Measure 9, they want you to go up to loud here. That makes the accented note a very loud note because the accent takes it up a notch from where it's at. Let the wrist collapse a little bit on this. Don't pound on the piano. There's just a lot of weight and the notes go down quickly. It's heavy. Then the speed, and this is where the in two comes in. The natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, that's the natural accents on most 6/8 time pieces. You feel it in 2. So we need to play it fast enough we can feel it in 2. Doesn't have to be a fast 2, just 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Even though we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's really what it is, but we're feeling it in 2. Now they've added pedal on here. If you want to use pedal, I suppose that's fine. You don't need pedal. You can do it just fine without. But it gives us some practice at using the pedal. So it adds the overtones. This is about all we're doing here. Starting at measure 9, when you get the staccatos, you don't use pedal for those because you'd cover up the staccatos if you did. It's going to be legato pedal or lag pedal. The notes go down first and then the pedal. And when I change the pedal, it's after I play the notes, so that it's overlapping just a hair. So at the beginning, I'll push the chord down, then the pedal. I change it after I play the chord. There's a retardando there at the end. However, I would recommend when you play this that you only slow down the second time. Because if you repeat it, keep the beat going. Don't slow down right in. Sometimes in some pieces you'll slow down in the middle of the piece or not. But in my opinion, in a piece like this, you only slow down at the end. It's interpretation. All of this, pretty, except the notes and the rhythms, it's all interpretation. It's up to you on how you want to do it. Now don't copy me. You don't have to go that speed. You can play around with the dynamics a little bit. You want to get a little louder and softer in places, go with that. That's fine. Let's play this together very slowly just to check the chords and the rhythms and all. I'm not going to do the pedaling because you hear the notes better if I don't pedal it. And really all this is chords and rhythms is what we're after. Now this is in 2, so I'm going to go ahead and take this in 2. I'll put the metronome on dotted quarter notes so we can feel it in 2. That makes the 6 go a little fast, but hopefully you can, we're only playing chords. Hopefully you can do those. So it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. But then a measure 9 here. 1. So make sure you can play it that fast or this won't work. I'm going to give us 4 of the counts that the metronome is beating. 2 measures worth of them. Just come in when I do. Yeah. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.